So you know when you're on the internet and you're talking about some real ass life issues and someone just comes at you like, the weather has been crazy, climate change is real, I don't understand why our politicians can't get up their head and try to make the world better for our future. Well, you know, you spend a lot of time talking about climate change when there are real problems like children in Africa starving. So like, you know, chill out. Just saying. Yeah, that annoys the crap out of me. Let's get into it. This is a segment I'd like to call Internet Arguments, where I, in my everyday interactions with people and strangers on the internet, pick apart rhetorical arguments to really parse through the bullshit and find true meaning. Why do I think I can do this? Well, I'll list my credentials. Well, you know, I'm a millennial, so I'm young and I'm learning things, and I think I have a lot to say about those things. I'm opinionated because of all that, and plus who I am as a person. I'm alive, so like I have experiences that I've gone through just like everyone else, and I'm social, I like friends, and I'm outgoing. I have social media accounts, so I talk to people online, so the real life also experiences. And also I was an in-person communications major, so if I'm gonna pay all this money every month for the 4 years of degree I studied, I might as well use it. So back to the subject matter. So when someone utters a statement like, well, if you think misogyny is bad here, what about all those women in Muslim countries suffering under Islam? This can be called the fallacy of relative privation. Well, first, fallacy means a mistaken belief, especially when it's based upon an unfound argument. And ooh, do I love coming across a fallacy. Just so juicy and ready for the dismantling. The fallacy of relative privation is an appeal to worse issues. The idea here is that discussing anything less than a relatively worse problem that exists out there is not worth your time. Listen, I get it. You care all about Black Lives Matters, and it's fine. All lives matter. But what about those child soldiers in Africa? Did you think about that? Did you? What? This assumes some things, that I can't care about more than one thing at the same time. If I'm not always focusing on the worst problem out there, it must mean that I think it's unimportant. That I wouldn't have something to complain about if I only focused on the largest scale problems out there, and so I should just shut up. Newsflash, it all matters. We all matter, and we all have our own individual realities and problems that affect us in different ways because of the beautiful, wonderful diversity of stupid life. And guess what? It's possible to care about all of them, and I'm doing it. I'm gay, I'm black, I'm a staunch feminist, I have mental health issues, and I'm freaking human. Life is suffering, and I believe in equality, so it's just kind of something that I do. There will always be problems out there, and I will always care about them because I'm alive and I'm a human. It's actually the simplest thing. Give a damn. Your ability to love and care about things and people is not limited, does not deplete. In fact, it might possibly be infinite. Infinity times zero. Plug. And we just have to conquer these problems one at a time. Keep that right there. There's also the neighboring fallacy of relevance that we have to contend with here. I'm over here talking about Get Out and all the microaggressions that even my friends and close loved ones have committed against me, and someone comes out of nowhere and says, well, what about all the queers in Russia who are being persecuted for who they are? First, what about them? Are you about to bring up your organization or fundraiser that is built and geared towards freeing the LGBTQ plus people of the world from the oppression of bigotry and homophobia? No? Shocker. Listen, if you care so much, why aren't you doing something about it? Did you see that? Did you see that? He attacked me. That's also a fallacy. It's called the perfect solution fallacy. I'll get into that at a different video. I'm no saint. So anyways, why did you bring up this little tidbit of fact in the conversation when I was talking? You're sounding pretty irrelevant here, and that's not cute. Stay focused. I can dangle something shiny if you need me to. Are we focused? If it's not relevant, you're being rather fallacious. In fact, the only point of these kinds of arguments is to really just shut down the sharing of reality. People who use this kind of argument are telling you that they don't care or want to hear about your problems, and in fact will use the suffering of others, much worse off, in order just to tell you so. Translation, it's not really a problem because there's worse problems out there. You should in fact be happy with the annoyance and pain that you endure. Enjoy the pain. Love the pain. Conversely, it can be used on the other way to instead express a best case scenario instead of the worst. Oh my god, look. Get Out got 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. Sorry y'all, I love Get Out. You should go watch it. Go watch it. Must not be very good, not 100%. Must have made a mistake somewhere. It's like, well, damn! Can I have some time for me? To soothe some woes? To bask in some accomplishments? To meditate in some circumstances? It's implying something is not good enough, and I will not stand for it. Not me. Not today. Also, I wouldn't be completely doing this right if I didn't explain how the fallacy could work in the other direction. Imagine you lost your favorite pair of jeans. It had sentimental value or something. And someone says, well, hey, at least you have more flattering clothes that fit you better. First, rude. Second, it's intentionally trying to manipulate your emotions, as do all of these examples. Sure, it's made with good intentions, but also it's trying to minimize the intensity of which you care about something and also distract away from the matter of fact that you cared about those pair of jeans, which honestly look great on you and made your ass look great, so I don't know where the fuck that came from. I'm so salty. Now there is an exception. If someone said, well, at least you have other pair of jeans, that wouldn't be a fallacy. They were stating reality and not really trying to push down the very real emotional response you have towards losing a loved possession. Once again, the fallacy of relative privation does this. It says that the problem that you harmlessly try to talk about is a false dilemma, and then sets up a duel of a straw man red herring, where you're saying anything else in the world that is relatively worse somehow doesn't matter and is not worth your time. It creates a logical leap and puts words in your mouth that come out sounding something like, my problems are just so much more important than anyone else's. And I would never say that. I hope no one else would ever, because that would make you a dick. Plain and simple. There is nothing wrong with you caring about something, ever. Like, I might have a jutting hangnail, but am I supposed to forget that pain and ignore it just to deal with someone else's problem who might have a ruptured kidney? And even still, is that person with a ruptured kidney supposed to ignore their own pain and issue in order to deal with someone else's lifelong battle with rheumatoid arthritis? Like, sure, I care about all those issues, but like, I still feel this jutting, protruding nail. I'd very much like to take a second to fix it. And it's not even right to compare these things to each other, so why even? And quick aside, when playing the Who Has It Worse Olympics, no one ever wins. In this corner we have poverty and homelessness. And in this corner enters elderly losing their health care. Two formidable opponents interface each other, and match begins. And the fight is immediately over because both were too busy helping each other deal with their own issues in order to even have time to fight in this debate. Oh. Basically, it all matters. It's okay to care about your missing dog, as well as all the hundreds of thousands of dogs who are euthanized in shelters every year. We had enough of the hypothetical problems brought up in this video. Drink every time you feel sad, which honestly you shouldn't even, because your sadness doesn't compare even mildly to the harsh realities of all these real problems. Thanks for watching. I am trying something new, something different, something with a little more effort. So if you liked it, you know how this works. Let me know if you want to see any other fallacy videos that I mentioned in this video, or any beyond, in the comments below. Like the video and share it anytime someone tries to throw an irrelevant wrench in your day. It'll keep things on point, you don't have to explain anything to them, bing bang boom, back to the point. I'm Undefined and I'm recreating every day, and I will see you next week. Shut up! So you should feel bad. Something shiny. I need something shiny. Something shiny. I need something shiny. Shocker. What? 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 What?